Saturn in Virgo. In this video, I'm going to be discussing Saturn in Virgo, everything you need to know about having this placement and how to master this placement, okay? How you master Saturn in Virgo, okay? Now, before I begin, make sure you hit that subscribe button, okay? Especially if you've liked my previous videos and you'd like to be informed about my future videos, make sure you hit that subscribe button, help me grow the channel, okay? Let's discuss Saturn in Virgo. Now, when you have Saturn in Virgo, this is similar to having Saturn in the sixth house. So what this means is that if you were to read up on Saturn in the sixth house and study the Saturn in the sixth house, watch videos on Saturn in the sixth, it sounds a lot like you, and you can apply that information to your life as well. So even if you have your Saturn in another house, that's fine. That applies to you as well, but you also need to study Saturn in the sixth house, okay? It's good information that applies to your life as well. This person, the Saturn in Virgo native, in order to mature and become a true adult, they have to master what Virgo represents. What does Virgo represent? Because see, Saturn is all about what you have to do to mature and become an adult. Virgo, let's talk about Virgo. The daily routine. So this person, the Saturn and Virgo person, they have to master the daily routine to maintain life and provide services to others. Okay, so you have to master your daily routine to maintain life and provide services to others. You have to master self-improvement, everything that's involved with becoming a better person and doing self-improvement. You have to master communication, speaking, writing, and learning, providing services to others and helping others, being a fixer that solves problems. You have to master health related matters. Okay, so this is everything you need to master to mature and become an adult. The daily routine to maintain life, like your job, providing services to others, self improvement, communication, speaking, writing, learning, providing services to others, helping others, being a fixer, and all things involved in health related matters. Okay. This person, when living out Virgo in a Saturn in Virgo in a healthy way. Okay, so this is when you're expressing Saturn in Virgo in a healthy way. You master self-improvement and being refined. You master organization. You master a daily routine. You master health-related matters. You master communication, speaking, writing, and learning. You master servicing others and helping others. You master being a fixer. Okay, so this is what you go on to master, and you express these things in a healthy way. This person, when living out Saturn in Virgo in a negative way, you're too hard on yourself and others. You're overly concerned with being perfect and your standards are insanely high. There are hardships and struggles associated with health related matters as a result of not taking care of yourself. You don't service others and you don't help others. You don't practice and master self improvement. So this is when you're expressing Saturn and Virgo in a negative way and you're vibrating at a low vibration. You're too hard on yourself and others. You're overly concerned with being perfect. Your standards are insanely high. There are struggles associated with the health as a result of not taking care of yourself. You don't serve others and help others. You don't practice and master self-improvement. Okay? So you want to make sure that this is not what you're doing. You always want to live out Saturn and Virgo in a healthy way. Like all these things that I discussed before. There are fears and insecurities surrounding. Saturn has to do with fears and insecurities. So your fears and insecurities are surrounding not being perfect and being the best person you can be, never feeling good enough yourself or feeling like no one meets your expectations. So this is where your fears and insecurities are, and you have to overcome this. Is you have to overcome this fear that you're not perfect and you're not the best person that you can be. This fear that you're not good enough and that no one meets your expectations. Okay, so you have to overcome that. And also you have to overcome insecurities surrounding health related matters and mastering communication, writing, and learning. The father is seen as, okay, Saturn has to do with how you see the father and your view of the father. So the father is seen as a man that is critical and harsh, a man that is service and health oriented, a man that is a perfectionist in some way, a man that revolves his life around self improvement. Okay, so this is the view of the father. Celebrity example that has Saturn in Virgo: Kobe Bryant, Dr. Phil, and Usher. All right, now with Kobe Bryant, we saw this tremendously because he was such a perfectionist. Anyone who knows a little bit about him knows that he was known for being very routine, a very hard worker. That's why he's considered one of the greatest players to ever play. Dr. Phil is seen as a fixer. He's a psychologist. They say he's a psychologist and he has a whole show dedicated towards fixing people and their situation. So we see how that plays out with him. And then Usher, now we don't know too much about Usher's life as it relates to Virgo, but what we do know is that he had a health related issue recently that became public. So I guess that's his thing, you know, and what he probably has other health related issues that he doesn't talk about. And he probably, I think how this plays out with him is he probably is a perfectionist as well. And I think he's said that before in interviews that he's very hard on himself as well. All right. So that's Saturn and Virgo. I hope you gained value from this video. I hope you appreciate this video. Like, share, subscribe, comment down below. Let me know what you think. Take care.